Hey everybody out there, this is Seto, and today for you guys, I'll be doing a deck profile somewhat, a preemptive deck profile of a deck that I'm currently working on. Now, I have plans to most likely build this deck come May 2016 or June 2016, sometime in that time frame, once Shining Victories is released and I get all the cards and build the deck in real life, etc. And that is a crab turtle deck. You may say, what the fudge is a crab turtle deck? It's based off this ritual card that you see right in front of you here. Crab turtle. Half crab, with one eye. This is an old ritual that came out, I think, of magic rulers back in the day, spell rulers as it's known now. It's one of the first rituals ever to come out, along with Hungry Hamburger and some other card. Another one I think is like Perform a Dancer. And I love this card. I also want to build a Hungry Hamburger archetype just for funsies. But this deck is one I really wanted to because it's kind of like a water beatdown type of deck. It's kind of fun and kind of awesome. So we're going to watch some replays of the deck first. I'll talk about the replays. Then we'll go look at the deck and discuss the deck. This is just a preemptive deck profile. Also, if you have any constructive criticism, go right ahead and shoot it at me. So let's go to game one. These are just some random games I saved. I played this deck for about 30-40 minutes and had a lot of fun doing it. So right here, as you can see, I'm playing against a different version of, I guess you could say, the Morphtronics. Trying to make the big, Towers guy, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, as I call the deck. And you just enjoy this deck. Luckily, I had Regeki in my hand. Otherwise, this would not have gone the way I would like to. But the deck actually functions very well. And it can be a little bit gimmicky, but at the same time, a good type of gimmicky. It was kind of fun to build this deck. But I'll show you guys here. So we have Hammerhead Shark. You'll wonder what the heck this is. This is kind of like Marauding Captain. It does come in handy. It does have a purpose. We have Pre-Preparation of Rites, the card I'm waiting for it to come out. Regeki, Bottomless, and Crab Turtle. So literally right here, I can go Regeki, go Crab Turtle, first turn. So enjoy. Oh, Gishki Visionary. We'll talk about him in a second, too. Did I go for him? I just had put him in the deck after this duel. I think I did. This card's really good because it's literally a 1 tribute for Crab Turtle, which is really, really nice. So you watch here. I should be some. Nope. I'm just going to do the old-fashioned way. I think I did it because this was like the first duel I played, and I was just trying to get into the deck, and I knew, like, oh my gosh, he's probably not going to answer to this. And as you can tell, he actually quits after this game, after that play. And then I set the bottomless. So I have a Crab Turtle that I should have gone for this, but I would have been tributing. I was trying not to waste a normal summon because I wanted to inflict a lot of damage in case he had a retaliating play, but he did not. On to the second game here. This is against Dark Magician. Even the mighty Dark Magician cannot stand up to the might of the Crab Turtle deck. He's playing like an old school Dark Magician, I guess, build, I should say, with some of the OCG cards, which is really cool. Gaga Gigo, you can play this card in the deck because you play Umi, so he becomes a level 4, so he becomes a 2750 normal beat stick you can summon. It's really awesome. And this helps search out your Umi, or Legendary Ocean, excuse me. So pretty much I Castel that, attack over. He's Meg 2 to some degree, I guess you could say. I mean, I know these are not competitive duels. Like I said, Crab Turtle is not going to beat freaking. I almost beat Magician Pendulums, I will say that, and but it's not going to beat Cosmos or Monarchs. It could beat Monarchs technically, I guess, but whatever. It's just a fun deck. So we're going to go Legendary Ocean, Null Summon the Gaga Gigo. This is a play I used to do back in the day with Legendary Ocean. This is like a long time ago. But we have 650 Gaga Gigo on the field. And a Castel. We're doing a water beatdown in 2016. You maybe ask yourself, where's the 7-colored fish? This is better than 7-colored fish because it has a purpose. So he's gonna add to my there. He's gonna add the Dark Magicians. I'm not gonna talk about the Dark Magician cards right now, but there's just some plays. I mean, with that deck, it's like, So it's my turn. I draw. What did I get? I forget it. Torrential Tribute. I put it in the deck because the deck is slow inherently. The deck can thin out so quickly with pre-preparation of rights. It's ridiculous. I mean, I could be at 33 cards by turn 2 with 31 cards. It's really amazing. But right there, I mean, yeah, that's game on the board. He can't do anything. He could set it, but still. Next game. These are just some like little outtakes so you guys could just understand how the deck functions and works. As a beatdown, as a crab turtle deck, just in general. This battle was really cool. This duel will actually utilize a card that I put into the deck because I'm playing Legendary Ocean, and I'll talk about that in a second. So we go Manju. I didn't want to summon into his back row, so I just attack. Um, so I just wanted to poke for a little bit and set a whole bunch of back row in case he had Twin Twister. He MSTs the Book of Moon, so he blind MST'd. But beside the fact of the matter is, this deck is just so badass. It's just so people are like literally. I've been watching, and you know somebody's reading the card when their timer is like on it for like a minute or two. This is the card I was talking about, Tornado Wall. But people were literally like taking minutes, like, oh, he's playing a what the fudge? Did he just summon on me? I even had people comment like, oh my gosh, this actually I'm losing to a crab turtle deck. They would come back and win, granted, but it was still they're like, this is awesome because it's not meta and it's not something you see every day of the week. But activate pre-preparation rights. Right here, I should have made a different play, but I didn't want to summon into his back row, but I knew I was going to have to bait it out. I didn't want to waste the. Yeah, I knew that was probably going to happen most likely, but I still had Tornado Wall. Um, Granted, I know maybe the best way to use the ritual summon, but I didn't want to take damage, and I knew I was going to get rid of the back row. Right there, he sets a warning. But as you can see here, I have Tornado Wall and Legendary Ocean set up. I did let him poke for damage for me at this point, I think it was, but he Torrential Tribute. He literally just did not want me to inflict damage to him, but whatever. Oh, I love this Soul Charge play. He goes Hat, attack. I could have activated Tornado Wall, but I want to kind of personally, I was like, okay, I can take the life point hits, and I kind of wanted to bait him into a sense of security where he could commit to a big play, and then I could destroy him. If you understand what I'm saying, it's worth to take the 1100 and make him think he's secure when he's not. So that's why I wanted to use the Tornado Wall at the precise good moment, which is really crucial. I mean, that card, it saved me games and won me games because it's just like it stalls out for 3-4 turns. I mean, right there, look. That I wasn't going to take. So he tries to Castell it. So what do? I flip the warning. Kind of baited him into that play, lured him into a trap. So, yeah. And then we have the TT. So we set the TT. In turn, was just getting a lot of traps, not a lot of back row. The other back row, if you didn't notice, was Solemn Strike still. We had sitting there just nice and pretty. Tries to MST, so he MSTs that. Okay, I go -2. He goes Soul Charge. He has to pay all those life points he wanted to reborn, so whatevs. TT. Yeah, this was actually a kind of interesting duel. I didn't know what I was facing. I think it was some rank up version type of deck because it's either rank up quick force, which is actually one of my favorite rank up cards, but whatever. Hammerhead Shark for beatdown. Hammerhead Shark puts in work. It's really actually a nice card to have, and it can help cause a beatdown type of strategy. So let's go to the deck profile now after all that rambling and talking there. So we have 2 Gaga Gigo, 3 Warrior of Atlantis. I'll talk about the deck more in depth. 1 Abyss Soldier, 1 Abyss Warrior, 2 Hammerhead Shark, 3 Manju of 10,000 Hands, or as I always say it, Manju of 10,000 Hands. Gisky Shadow, 2 Summon a Monk, 3 Crab Turtle, Regeki, 3 Pre-Preparation of Rites, 3 Turtle Oath, Book of Moon, 2 Twin Twister, Water Hazard, this is a really good card, 3 Legendary Ocean, 1 Bombless, 1 TT, 1 Tornado Wall, 2 Solemn Strike, and a warning. Extra deck is something I'm still working on, but this is what I got. Bahamut Shark, number 37 Hope, Divine Dragon Spider Shark. This came out of Gold Series recently. Dr. Baron XYZ, number 103 Ragnar Zero. As you see here, it's a lot of water types. 101 Silent Honor's Knight. Downward Magician, so you can overlay and just attack over big things in case. Castell. Abyss Dweller is amazing in this deck. Wins games. Because it's a water type underneath, you get that benefit. And on top of that, you also get the benefit of having maybe Umia, Legendary Ocean on the field, so you get 200 benefits. So Just on summoning, if you have Legendary Ocean out, it's 17, 18, 19 attack already. Plus the fact that if it's a water type, it's going to get that 500 attack boost. So, you're talking about a big beat stick right there. Black Ray Lancer, actually not a bad card. Number 47, Nightmare Shark, may add another one of these. Breaker. Number 17, Leviathan, can get really huge in this deck. Number Super Quantum Mega Beast Grand Pulse, it comes in handy. It's a big booty. And Shark Caesar, because I'm still testing him out. So the deck, what does it do? It's pretty much summon. It's kind of a mixture of old school water beatdown. You guys probably don't know what the heck I'm talking about. Back in the early days of Yu-Gi-Oh, we used Legendary Ocean, and we used like things like Gigo. Because what Legendary Ocean does is it brings the level down of one of the monsters of all water monsters in your hand and on the field down by one. Granted, it does have problems with exceeding, but not so much anymore, I find. Pretty much you go Legendary Ocean, then you can normal summon a 75,000, 650 beat stick. Not bad, not bad. That can get over things. Warrior Atlantis is a 21 beat stick with Umi or Legendary Ocean on the field, and also he can search Legendary Ocean. I don't want to come down to 3 because he really comes in handy a lot. Legendary Ocean, I thought cutting it down to 3, but every time I do, I want it back at 3. Just saying. Abyss Soldier and Abyss Warrior are two things I'm just trying out in the deck. It's just generic water cards with decent effects. Granted, I will tell you right now, I don't know if I'm going to keep them in the deck. Abyss Soldier has come in handy, but he's más o menos. Abyss Warrior, same thing. He's okay. He does come in handy, but he's más o menos. If you have any suggestions for other good warrior rank level 4 monsters with decent attack, please let me know. Though Abyss Warrior has put in work for attack for me. Hammerhead Shark. This card is like Marauding Captain. Once per turn during your main phase, you can decrease the level of this card by 1, so he becomes a level 3. Special summon 1 level 3 or lower water monster from your hand. So what goes on here? You go Hammerhead Shark. You go special summon a monster from your hand. Okay. Umi, if Legendary Ocean's out in the field, that's actually going to become a level 3 now because it's level 3 in your hand. So Umi's on the Legendary Ocean's on the field. You go Hammerhead Shark. So say we had Warrior Atlantis in my hand. That becomes a level 3. So I can make a rank 3 play. Thus is the reason why I have so many rank 3s in the deck. So it does come in handy and for a beatdown strategy. Mind you, for searching out cards, you usually search out Crab Turtle if you don't have pre-preparations. Gishki Vision, you bring this out with either Summon a Monk to go for rank 4s or to bring him out and use him as tribute fodder for Crab Turtle. So that's why we run Summon a Monk. But also, he's a water sea serpent, so he does get a bonus. But he's mainly in there for tribute fodder. He's a 1 tribute fodder for Crab Turtle, which is really nice. 2 Summon a Monk. You can use this to bring out this, or just go for generic rank 4 plays if you want to. It's up to you. 3 Crab Turtle, the heart and soul of the deck. Rageki, good card, pre-preparation lights, helps you search out Turtle Oath and Crab Turtle. Book of Moon, 2 Twin Twister. Water Hazard, just a kind of like a, I guess you could say, a Tensu for Tenki. This came out around, I think, the same exact time as Tensu, but it comes in handy. Sometimes I do pitch it, but it does come in handy. 3 Legendary Ocean. I want to cut this down to 2, but I like it at 3. Bottomless comes in handy. TT, just it's really good right now. I really like it, actually. Especially if your opponent spams the board, it can get over things and be very helpful. Tornado Wall, I wouldn't play more than 1, but the card is so good. It's gimmicky, but it's so good. 2 Silent Strike and the Warning, and pretty much these are just good generic Exceed monsters. Other things I was trying out in the deck, Leviathan Dragon, this thing's like Judgment Dragon, but it's kind of hard to get out. Legendary Fisherman, I just wanted to play in the deck because I could. Acid Golem's a card I was considering, but I cut it. Moray of Greed, I wanted to play it, but I found that it wasn't really necessary. Salvage is a card I was trying out. I didn't feel I really needed because I only have 1 target, really. MST, you could add this if you want to. Poseidon's Wave is something I tried out, but it was just so mediocre I couldn't play it. But that's the deck, guys. CrabTurtle.deck. Not competitive. any stretch of the imagination, but a fun deck nevertheless. Nevertheless, yeah, tongue tied. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will try to build this deck come May of 2016. It just all depends on the price of this card. I doubt it's going to be like a $50, $60, $70 card. So if it's like $20 for for a couple of them, or if it's a rare or a hollow or a secret, even I'm going to pick it up because it's a good card. First off, and number two, I want to build a whole bunch of fun ritual decks as well. But till next time, guys, take care, have fun dueling, good luck dueling, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody, and go Crab Turtle.